The World Cup was cool. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. And it was mainly because the president came out 2 weeks before the World Cup started and he begged us. No, he did. He came out. Here, I'd like to urge all South Africans to behave. And everyone in South Africa was like, no, nigga, we're worried about you, nigga. People are coming here. Joe, we don't trust Jacob around our women for shit. Joe, think about it. Michelle Obama came to South Africa, Joe. Met everyone. Did she meet our president? No. She was warned by the best intelligence in the world. Do not even make eye contact there. By the time you are shaking his hands, yo. It's too late, Michelle. Don't fucking, yay. Oh, Michelos does not fuck around.
But women go through a lot to look good. Women, you must agree, you go through a lot to look good. The one thing that you go through is a weave. Do you know what the weave is? If you look on your left, you will spot the odd weave in its natural habitat on a scalp. Because that's how the weave is, man. Big up to a weave. I love a weave, man. I love people who wear weaves with confidence. I hate the amateur weave wearers. You know those ones that got the weave in matric dance, then they wear the weave until their first year in university, and that weave is like, ah. Because you know a weave will show you here. Aye, baba, aye.
Now we're scouring the ocean frantically, tens of millions of dollars to find these little black boxes that will confirm there was definitely a crash. You know, just leave it, they died. I don't know what and why is it that in every international disaster, there's always one South African guy? You know, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Remote stretch of the Atlantic, you know, Iraq, there's always one guy, a car bomb in a market, and Rudy van Deventer from Randburg.
We do have like a very serious crime problem in this country, you know, especially in Johannesburg, you know, and like our criminals have these like, they're like these low self-respecting, you know, these low self-esteem having bastards, because whenever you speak to people that drive Polo players and city golfs, they're always bitching about heavy premiums with insurance. They're always getting hijacked, you know. And it's like, you know, and then like I'm asking myself, have these fuckers ever heard of like Bentleys or Ferraris? Like, why? You know, they see a Polo player, it's always like, Ftak, Puma! Yo! They see a Bentley, it's always bring out the camera, take a picture, Joe. Yo, get me on the other side, get me there. Ah, I won.
But we played fabulously, but then we lost to Brazil. You know, and I was very sad. It was very, very sad. And the next day, I turned on the TV, found out Michael Jackson had passed away. And I was shocked, because I had no idea that Michael was such a huge Bafana fan. I knew he was into boys, but not Bafana. Not really. No, but it's very, very sad, this whole Michael Jackson thing. Very, very sad. All I know is that every single Muslim person in here, every single one of the Muslim people in here has had the same conversation about Michael Jackson. Every single one of you. You know Michael converted to Islam before he passed away. I'm sorry, I can't imagine Michael Jackson moonwalking out of mosque. Assalamu alaikum. You must come home.
I remember the olden days, the good old days, when we used to ride around in taxis. Wasn't that fun? I hated taxis. Well, I didn't hate taxis. I hated the fact that my mom never wanted to pay for me. So I had to sit on the engine. That was the worst thing. That was the worst thing ever. Every morning, every afternoon. And you know the worst thing is, it was either a cool taxi or it was a really crap taxi, you know? You know those crap ones where the tapete is finished on the engine and you're sitting there and your ass is burning? And you don't even sit properly because the backseat of the driver leans like that, so you actually lean forward. So you just put your ass there and your ass is burning and you're sitting there. It's the worst thing ever. And it was always those E20s, those blue ones that were absolutely horrible to ride in. You hated those journeys, you know? You were sitting there, and then you'd have to sit there, and then your mom would never sit there with you. She'd sit in like one of the rows. So then you'd have to sit there when that big mama would come in. You know, there was always that big mama that would come. You, sorry, mdanam, you. Oh, I'll take you. I'll take you, sorry. You, bamba kanje. Thank you.